Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean,
Alright.
and this is Everyday Food Reviews. Today we have more powdered energy drink.
Yeah.
Different brand though.
Yeah.
New brand on our channel.
We've got two flavours from XGamer. We're going to get a... So, the XGamer, I tried these a while ago. They do lots of different flavours. I think there's about 10 or 15 or so flavours. They do sample sachets online, which is good. It's about £8 plus postage for 7 sample sachets, which is what we've got. But I had these sachets ages ago to do videos on with John. So by the time we've gotten round to ordering another set of the sachets for John so we can do them on FaceTime, there's one of the flavours that we haven't both got. So we'll be doing 3 videos of 2 flavours. But we're starting off with Bubblicious and Sakura Fury. Because we're expecting the Sakura Fury to be a cherry flavour, given the name Sakura means it's a cherry blossom.
Yeah, from Japan,
yeah. And Bubblicious we're expecting to be a bubblegum flavour. And those are
well,
both...
actually says blue bubblegum.
Oh yeah, cool. So those are both flavours.
Observation there.
Both flavours that we've had from other brands, so it'll make a nice comparison.
Yeah.
Even though we're not doing a direct comparison on the video. I will say as well, we've been in touch with XGamer and we've got a discount code EFR10 for 10% off. But we don't know what we will actually get out of that. So by all means, if you find a better discount code, then use that. But if you can't find anything, EFR10, we've been told, if a lot of people use it, we'll get some sort of compensation, but we don't know what. So
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
So, from Sweden?
I think so, yeah. I think the company's Swedish.
Are these the ones that you saw on Amazon that time?
Yeah, they're on Amazon as well. I think they're a little bit more expensive on Amazon though, because you can't use any discount codes. Like I say, these sachets, you can get a pack of 3 of the same flavour for about £4. You can get 7 different flavours and pick your own flavours for about £8 or £9. And a tub is 60 servings, and that's £30.
So the sachets are more expensive per serving.
Than a tub, yeah.
Or even than a normal energy drink.
Yeah, well...
I bring that up because other companies, they like to say, oh, the cost of serving is 80p, which is less than an energy drink that you don't know what's in.
Yeah, sachets will generally always be more expensive, though. The tubs work out 50p a serving without any discount.
Yeah, the tubs are really good value.
The sachets without postage and without a discount are going to work out about 120 or 150 for a sachet. However, there's some flavours that they will do a pack of 40 sachets of, and that is £26 for 40 sachets.
Reasonable.
That's very reasonable. That's
and is that 40 different flavours, or
it's 40 of the same one?
Oh, 40 of the same one.
40 of the same one, but that works out cheaper than a lot of companies sell the tubs for.
Yeah. But then if you like one flavour, then you may as well get the tub.
Yeah. So we'll get into it, but that was going to come back to that later. Shall we start with the bubblegum one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to come back to that later because that's something I do really like about XGamer, is the idea that you can get sachets in bulk like that, and it will work out cheaper than.
It would be nice if you could do 40 different flavours, or half and half, or half of the same flavour and half different flavours.
Yeah.
How many flavours do they have? Because you did say they do have a lot.
I think it's between 10 and 15.
Okay.
I think. Don't hold me to it.
How long have they been going for? Are they a relatively new company, or?
I don't think they're that new. I think they've been going for a while, but they keep coming out with new things all the time. which is pretty cool. They've recently had an energy bar that I've not tried. Mine's taken a bit of shaking because I've got a lot of... I've had the sachet for a while and I could feel it. It's gone a bit funky.
There was a bit of solid stuff in mine, really.
Was there? That's not been my experience with them previously, but that's something worth noting. It had gone a bit funky, like when you've opened a tub or something and it's solidified a little bit. But there is the best before date is September 21, but I can't imagine it being an issue once it's shaken up enough. So it's blue.
It's blue, like blue bubblegum. That's good.
Yeah.
Good start. We like that.
It doesn't smell of much. We've used 400 ml of water. The directions say to use between 300 and 500 ml.
So we went straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Some people like it a bit stronger in flavour. People will prefer it weaker, more dissolved.
Yeah. This has 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving.
Okay.
Which is more than Sneak and G Fuel. It's the same as Wraith. It doesn't have the natural extracts that we see in a lot of things. It does have an entire gram of taurine per serving, and it does have your sort of vitamins and stuff, but it doesn't have the... It's got, niacin. Where else?
Well, that's good. We're up early on a Sunday.
Flavouring, L-carnitine, L-tyrosine, 27 essential vitamins. It does list them somewhere online, but there's none of these extracts or anything like that, which you might think is a bad thing. And if you do think it's a bad thing, this probably isn't for you. However, the good thing about that is that this drink has virtually no sediment at all. That is completely translucent. It's not remotely cloudy. There is no sediment at all in that, which is something nice. I've never seen in any other drink that I've had.
No. So like we said, we're up early on a Sunday morning to do this. This is a nice little caffeine.
Cheers.
In the morning.
12:30.
12:30, yeah. I think personally, 300 ml might have been a better shout for the bubblegum one. I don't know what your previous experience is on the other flavours you've had.
Well, I have found the flavours on the whole to be a little bit weaker than other things, but they are very, very clean compared to other things. There's things like the razor wire that we had that have very weak flavours, but they were natural tasting. It tasted like squash. This is kind of somewhere in between razor wire and G Fuel in that regard, I'd say. It's not natural tasting, but it is weaker like the razor wire. So if you don't like the overpowering flavours, this might be for you. But the main standout things for me are the value, the 200 milligrams of caffeine, and the fact that it's completely clean, no sediment, no grit, no nothing, no chalkiness. Really, that's just like drinking a blue ice pop. If you had a melted blue ice pop.
Yes, yeah. You nailed it. That, absolutely.
Although more dilute.
Yeah. But, well, it will be when it's melted.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. That it's good. Like I said, I think personally for me, I'd next time I have it, it'd probably be less water. But again, that's why we say between 300 and 500 ml.
Yeah.
You usually mix the taste. But if you've not had this before, go down the middle, see what you think. I think that's a fair.
Yeah, I just knew last time I followed it and put in 500 and thought I want to put less in next time.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
So this is Secure Fury. I had heard of Secure before and I couldn't quite place it when we spoke about it just before we started the video. So a quick Google said it was cherry blossom.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had heard of it, and I did say I thought it was some kind of like fruit or flower, and there we go. Oh, yes.
I hadn't heard of it. I knew this was a cherry flavour though, but I said to John before we started, does Sakura mean something that I'm not getting or what? And he looked it up. This is very red.
Oh, look at that smell. Oh, that smells amazing. For those of you who don't know and haven't watched much before, I love cherry flavours.
I think this one hasn't sort of...
They're like foil-lined packs, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes they're not the easiest to open. Like, I've had to like butcher that opening because the tear off is just too tough.
Yeah.
There's such a little like tear off strip. Wow. That looks like it could stay in a white t-shirt. I'm glad I changed out of mine as I watched the Formula 1 in this morning.
Yeah.
That's mainly why I'm up early on a Sunday.
So, you might notice I didn't shake this a lot. The only reason I shook the other one so much is because I could feel that it had solidified a little bit. When the first time I tried this, after I'd had a couple of sachets, I started just tipping it into a glass with the water and mixing it with a spoon, and that completely dissolved it. So I did want to try and demonstrate that, but
what's a colour?
That's completely... It might not show up because the colour's so dark, but that is clear. There's no chalkiness or sediment, cloudiness, nothing.
That's quality.
Well, like I say, if you got a pint glass, you could just mix that up with a spoon. That's what I was doing.
Was you?
The first time I had it. After a couple in the shaker, I thought, I don't need the shaker. I can just put this in and mix it with a spoon.
So that's pretty convenient then. Like, yeah. If you haven't, if you pack one to go to work.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh no. I was going to say something else then. Oh no.
You can just put it in a coffee mug if you're in the office or something. You can put it in the disposable plastic cups that come in the hotel rooms or the B&B rooms.
You could even pour it into a bottle of water.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I've done that before with certain stuff. Just pour it straight into a bottle of water, shake that up.
Yeah, I'd say that's less unique with this though, because you can still shake up a bottle of water, so you can still do that with anything else.
Yeah, but I just mean if you did forget it, but sometimes that's why you need the shakers.
Yeah.
With the special mixing bits, either a plastic thing or a metal thing, whatever it's called.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mixable.
That's the one.
This one's got a bit more kick to it than the bubblegum one.
Definitely, yeah. Ooh, that's good, that. Again, I think I'd use maybe a little less water.
Yeah.
I want it a bit more intense. I want it maybe a bit thicker. With that may come problems with dilution, though. So, again, it's one of those, you just have it, see what you think.
Yeah. I think for me, this cherry's about where it should be. 400ml seems about right for this. The bubblegum one was a bit on the weaker side. This one, it could.
I'd maybe take 50ml out.
Yeah, it could be stronger, but I think it is fine. It's much sweeter as well.
It's delicious, that. That's getting finished today.
Yeah, I've always, when people have said before in the comments in the YouTube videos, G Fuel's too chalky, would you recommend trying Sneak instead? I've said
no.
To be honest, they're basically the same. Like some people say Sneak's less chalky. I'm not so sure it is. It may be a little bit, but they're both pretty chalky. And
again, we've used for G Fuel and Sneak, we've used like the most water. On their directions, and it's still chalky.
Yeah.
On this, we've gone down the middle of their recommendation of 300 to 500ml, and it's not chalky at all.
Yeah.
So I'd happily risk less water personally.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I want the flavour a bit more intense. I want it maybe a bit stickier because that's just me. And Yeah, so I'll risk, when I have them again, I might risk slightly less water.
I think with there being like no natural extracts or anything like that, everything in there just dissolves.
Yeah.
So it's like an instant coffee. You know, you put it into the water and you stir it and it dissolves.
Yep.
So, you know, you don't need to worry. Have I got enough water in my mug to dissolve all my instant coffee? It actually dissolves. You know, you don't need to worry about those things with it.
No.
So that's a really strong feature for me. And whenever anybody said this or that is too chalky, would you recommend so and so? I said no, I'd recommend XGamer. We've not done a video on it yet. Bear with us because I've got the stuff to do a video.
Well, like you said, you know, you had it.
Yeah.
And we were going to do it together. We were going to share a cup of each kind of thing, and still do two kind of like flavours in a day. But we can share one. And usually, what happens is whoever prefers one over the other kind of gets that, and vice versa. So I probably have the cherry one. You probably have the bubblegum one in this scenario. So, but like we said, because of 2020, we've just ordered me some.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It is worth me saying as well. I strongly, even though I would like to see the flavour a bit stronger, I strongly prefer this to the Sneak or the G Fuel bubblegum flavours. Personally, the Sneak is accurate in terms of tasting like bubblegum millions, but it's too sticky. The G Fuel, I don't know if it even is that accurate. It's just really sticky. I mean, it's nice, but this is accurate. It tastes like a bubblegum flavoured ice pop, and it's not too sticky. It's a bit weak, but if it wasn't a bit weak, it'd probably be too sticky like the others.
We've always joked about making ice pops out of these powdered energy drinks, and I think, didn't you make some in summer?
Yeah. The issue with it is, actual ice pops and ice lollies have a lot of sugar in, so that they don't freeze the same way as ice cubes. These drinks are all sugar free, so to make it work, you've got to add a lot of sugar to them, so that they don't freeze just rock solid like ice cubes. And if you add a lot of sugar to them, they're going to be too sweet and full of sugar, which isn't why.
I think you might get away with it though for the XGamer.
Maybe.
Because, yeah, I think it might be worth a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, because the other thing is when I tried it, it was with G Fuel. I had the lolly molds and put them into the freezer. So when you do put, not only is it rock solid because I didn't put any sugar in.
You've got a load of sediment at the
top. you got this white tip on the on the red ice pop.
This white speckled tip. Yeah, no one wants one of them. No one wants that.
No.
Bad news, that, mate. Oh. So yeah, XGamer. I think we quite rate them.
Yeah,
I'm excited to go through some of the other flavours. Good value for money.
Yeah.
And if you order on their website, you can use EFR10 for 10% off.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad that we've just got a discount code rather than a full-blown sponsorship or anything, because there's no way this video would get approved as a sponsored video. I don't think with how much comparison we've done to other things, and.
But that's the thing, though. If you don't want comparison, you know, and XGamer can take this on board or not. Like, if you don't want a comparison, whether you've got 1,000 subscribers or 50,000 or 50 million subscribers, don't make something that could be even relative to another product.
Yeah. I've said about those natural energy drinks, you know, I've said about the problem with them being that they're just worse versions of other things. Yeah, they use all natural stuff, but they take out everything that makes it taste good, but then they still make it fizzy, and they still try and make it like another energy drink, and it's just bad. This is different, and some people are going to say it tastes too weak, but other people are going to say everything else is chalky and full of sediment and full of extracts. This, you just got your straight caffeine, taurine, vitamins, flavours, sweeteners, It does have maltodextrin. So I read a comment from somebody on one of the videos that said that means it's not safe for diabetics. But yeah.
So that's something else to double check on the website, because it's not all listed on the packets that we've got. So maybe check on the website what it's got.
Well, the maltodextrin is listed because that's an ingredient. Okay. When it just says 27 essential vitamins, it doesn't list all of the vitamins in it on the pack.
So yeah, let us know in the comments if you're going to order any XGamer. Let us know if you've had it in the past. Let us know how you think it compares. And if you do order and use our code, let us know so we can maybe keep track of it as well.
Yeah, and this isn't a sponsored video. This is the exact same video we would have made if they didn't reply to the email asking for a discount code. Because that's all I did. I said, I've tried XGamer before. I like it. There's some good things I know I want to say about it, namely the fact that it dissolves and you can get the sachets for £26 for 40 of them. Could we have a discount code to share with people? That's what I asked. You didn't
even expect a reply. We never do we? It's one of them.
Yeah, I just thought I'd ask because, I knew before we made the video that there was points I wanted to hit on and that I would recommend it to basically anyone looking for the convenience of those sachets, because it's cheaper than anyone else's sachets, or anyone looking for something that's not chalky.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, I think we'll wrap it up.
We've got a discount code. Use that or use a different one. I think recently they had one that was on the website and that was 20% off and free shipping, and that's the one that we used, but I think that ended after Halloween, so I'm not sure what they've got there now. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, as I said, let us know in the comments everything that I said to let us know about.
Yeah.
And, sorry. EFR10, and let us know if you use it, just so we can keep a track of it.
Yeah.
And we can maybe hold XGamer to their word. have a potential something back, because everyone's like, every single one of you's bought it because you love us. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.